in driving, road science has been divided into three main groups, where the first group is called regulatory science. Then the second group is called warning science, and the third group is called informatory science. So at times you can call them regulatory, you can say class A science. Then warning science, you can call them class B. Then informatory science, you can call them class C. So when we start with the regulatory science, it has been further divided into three subgroups, where the first group is called priority science. So priority science, these are a group of science that give other road users chance. For example, if you're approach a T-junction, you should stop and give way for oncoming vehicle. So we have only two signs under priority sign, that is stop sign and give way signs. So those are priority signs. At times we can call them special signs or important signs. Are we together? Then the second subgroup is called mandatory signs. So mandatory signs, these are a group of signs that give order only. For example, compulsory go straight, that is an order. So these are a group of signs that give order only. So when we start with, they're like 10 in numbers, I think so. So when we start with this one, M1, this is compulsory go left. So it means you must follow that left direction, right? Then this one is compulsory go straight. You must go straight, because if you fail to go straight, then you will find yourself here. No through way. Are we together? Then compulsory turn right. You must turn to that right direction. Compulsory go straight or turn right. Compulsory pass left. Compulsory cyclist track. Compulsory pedestrian track. Compulsory cattle track. Compulsory minimum speed limit of 30 km per hour, and end of compulsory minimum speed limit of 30 km per hour. So this means that the least speed you can drive, or the least speed that you can keep, is 30. You don't go below 30. So this sign we see that is normally found in places which is highly protected, like State House, Army Barracks, or embassies. Are we together? So those are, this is where you can get such kind of sign. So you must ensure that you drive within the 30, or you go 31 and above, but don't go below 30. Because if you are below 30, then to say like ulikuwa napitia karibu na Army Barracks, they might thought you are a spy taking a photo our barracks look like. So in this case, they will fire at your vehicle. They will not spare you. Are we together? So take care. So end of compulsory minimum speed limit of 30 km per hour. So after this one, you will find this sign. So this means you can now drive below 30. Are we together? You can now drive below 30, 20, or 15 or 19. So depending on the speed, the least that you want to go. Now, those are mandatory signs. We are still in subgroup of class A. So let us look at prohibitory signs. So these are signs that give information and order. Are we together? These are a group of signs that give information and order now. So this one is no entry. Then this one is road closed. This one is, you can say no entry for saloon car, or you can say entry for forbidden to vehicle having more than 2 wheels. So you can say saloon car or no entry for vehicle having more than 2 wheels. Then no entry for motorcycle. No entry for bicycle. No entry for pedestrians. No entry for animal-drawn vehicles. Are we together? Then no entry for handcart. No entry for farm machineries or tractors, right? No entry for a commercial vehicle. So where there's a vehicle and motorcycle, you now talk of power-driven machine. So no entry for power-driven machine. Then no entry for both power-driven machine and animal-drawn vehicle. No entry for vehicle exceeding 2 meters in width. So this could be a bridge, and that bridge is only meant for light vehicle. Wait together. Then no entry for vehicle exceeding 3.5 meters in height. So that one could be a tunnel. No entry for vehicle exceeding 5-ton tire weight. No entry for vehicle exceeding 2 ton per axle. So this one and this one could be this one and this one is a road. This is a commercial vehicle. So they are not allowed to use that kind of road. That road is only meant for light vehicles. Are we together? So this one are a commercial vehicle. Then no entry for vehicle exceeding 10 meters long. So it means hiyo gari ikiingia hapo it cannot make turn easily. Are we together? So no entry for vehicle, no distance to be kept while driving should be 70 meters. No left turn, no right turn, no U-turn, no overtaking by saloon car, no overtaking by a commercial vehicle. Maximum speed limit in town should be 50. So any place that has got a market center or a market day, that one is a town. So you must follow this sign. You must follow maximum speed limit of 50. Are we together? Then no hooting. Stop at custom check. What is a hooting? A hooting is just a sound made when horning to that other road users. And we say there are 3 forms of hooting. One is warning. Another one? One is warning. Another one is greetings, alafu and abusive. So how many times are you supposed to hoot when greeting? Well, when you are greeting someone, you must hoot twice. Then you are warning, you must hoot once. Then now several times if you want to abuse. Are we together? Then, this is stop at custom check or stop at control post. Then stop children crossing, priority for oncoming vehicle. Then end of all prohibition. So after maximum speed limit in town, you will get this sign. So this means you can now drive above 50 and above. Then no parking or waiting, control parking zone. So we said no parking are these yellow curbs. Yellow curbs at the corners of the road. They simply means no parking. Then we also have no parking or waiting. So this one you will get at the yellow curbs at the central pavement. Central pavement is just a barrier that divides one way into 2. So there you only get no parking or waiting. So that one we are through with class A or regulatory signs. So when we come to class B, which are warning signs, so these are a group of signs that give information at the same time they warn, or you can call them cautionary signs. So they are red in color, triangular in shape with apex facing upward. So this is how you can describe them. Are we together? So anytime you are talking about warning signs, you must mention ahead because they are ahead of you. Are we together? So this one is sharp bend to the left, ahead, sharp bend to the right, ahead, successive bend to the left ahead, successive bend to the right. So this is a bend that's succeeding the other one, Ivo. Are we together? Alafu, this is steep descent, steep ascent, road narrows, ahead, road narrow from right ahead, road narrow from left ahead, river bank ahead, or quayside ahead, or cliff ahead. So this one has got three names. You can say riverbank, quayside, or cliff. Then uneven road surface ahead, severe bumps ahead, severe dip ahead. This is river bend crossing ahead, or drift ahead. So this one has got two names. So this one, the government may decide to build a road on a river, and that river is not permanent, it is seasonal. Inakuanga tuna maji wakati mvua imenyesha. So anytime you are coming or you are approaching such kind of sign, you must ensure kama mvua imenyesha, wait for about 5 hours ndio ufanye nini, uvuke. Are we together? Otherwise ukipita hivyo, this thing has got more force than the normal river. It can sweep you away with your car, right? So this is very dangerous. Then slippery road surface, road with loose stone surface ahead, danger of falling and fallen rocks ahead, pedestrian crossing ahead, children crossing ahead, cyclists crossing ahead, cattle crossing ahead. Usiseme domestic animal please. Kuna wengine wamependanga sana kusema domestic animal, but this not, that should not be the case. It is cattle crossing ahead. So this one is wild animal crossing ahead, roadworks ahead, traffic light signal ahead, low flying aircrafts ahead, two-way traffic ahead, which is this road here. See, road that has been divided with the yellow line, that is a two-way traffic. Then hazard. So this hazard represent unspecified danger. So among the warning sign, the only sign that should be appear before you see any of this sign is the hazard. Then after hazard, it can be followed by any of this sign, or you will be able to see any of this sign. But this one is permanently mounted on the ground to represent unspecified danger. So this is road junction. This junction with minor road from both sides ahead, junction with minor road from right ahead, junction with accelerating lane ahead, roundabout ahead, railway crossing with barrier, railway crossing without barrier. So these are class B warning sign or cautionary signs. Then when we come to class C, these are now class C signs. From 1.1 up to 1.7, this one we normally call them additional panels or advanced direction. Are we together? So anytime you come across A104, this is an international highway. Hapa Kenya imepita wapi? Great North Road imepita wapi? Wangapi walifanya job? Great North Road imepita wapi? Imepita Malaba, Bungoma. Sawa sawa. So that one is an international highway. So when you start with this is parking. This is parking 500 meters. So this one is pedestrian crossing on spot. You can say like that, pedestrian crossing on spot. Then hospital, one way. Then this one is no through way, or you can say no through road. Then cyclist only. This one is priority over oncoming vehicle. Then this is place identification. This is chevrons. Chevrons are just reflective plates that are placed behind the vehicle, which are commercial, exemption of saloon car and military vehicles. Military vehicle and saloon car does not have this chevron because they are reflectors. Are we together? This one is first aid. Then this is breakdown services, telephone services, refueling station, hotel or motel, restaurant. This is refreshment, picnic site. Then public footpath. Then This is camping site, caravan site. And we said a caravan is a mobile car without an engine, pulled with an engine car can be used for accommodation. Example, we have mobile toilet, mobile clinic, mobile cinema or shop. You can say that. Then this is camping and caravan site. This is youth hostel, ferry services, lifesaver. So lifesaver is just a temporary sign that is carried by driver behind their vehicle. So in case you get an accident, however pancha, hata kama ni kiasi gani, any accident kiasi gani, mkubwa ama ndogo, hii unaweka 50 meters behind and 50 meters in front in case of a two-way traffic. But in case of a one-way traffic, you only place it 50 meters behind. Then this is single railway crossing, double railway crossing, or you can say single track crossing, double track crossing. Then dangerous change of direction to the left, dangerous change of direction to the right, exit from the main road, hazard demarcation. So hazard demarcation are just reflective places that are placed at the edge of the bridge to show the width of the bridge, especially at night. So hii kitu itakusaidia to cross a river kama ni usiku. Are we together? Because there are two, it means that you should just drive within their demarcation. One is on the left and one is on the right. Alafu exit from the main road. For example, tumetoka, let's come here. Tuseme umetoka, this is one way, or let me say umetoka one way, unakujia two way, you exit from the main road. So here main road is the one way. Are we together? Now, can we now look at some features here on the model town board, the options, and maybe possible question that you may get when you go to an exam. So we said, what is a model town board? Somebody can ask you that question. What is a model town board? What is a model town board? Who can describe a model town board? So, without wasting time, model town board is just a representation of road network that found in major town within East Africa. Are we together? So in East Africa, we have Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. So their major town, that one we are simply referred to their capital cities. So this is how road look like in those major towns within East Africa. So it means even if you go to Nairobi, you may get such kind of road. If you go to Kampala, Uganda, you can get that. If you go to Tanzania, you can get that. So it's just a representation of road network that found in a major town within East Africa countries. And what is the rule of the road in East Africa? State that always keep left, because we are still using the system of the British road, which says that always keep left and overtake from the right when the road is clear, right? So here, for you to interpret this lane, you must consider the arrows. These arrows are real on the road. So counting of lane begin from your left-hand side towards right. While doing that, you must consider the arrows. But if you're in a country where people are keeping right, then you must start with right towards left. Like in America, I think people are keeping right. You start with the right towards left. But if you are in Kenya here where we are keeping left, you start with the left towards right. That one when you will be able to interpret the lanes correctly. Now, we said model town board has got two types of ways. One is called two-way traffic. Two-way traffic is a road where vehicles are contrasting, they are meeting opposite direction. Then it has been painted with yellow line in the middle of the road. So color yellow here in the middle of the road means they are dividing traffic which are flowing at different, or traffic which are moving toward different direction. Are we together? Like this one or this one? So yellow continuous, no overtaking. Yellow dotted, you can overtake, but only when the road is clear. Then we also have pedestrian crossing. Pedestrian crossing. So at pedestrian crossing, you should slow down or you should stop for the pedestrian to cross. Then we also have another way called one way. And one way here, vehicles are flowing toward the same direction. Here, vehicles are moving toward the same direction, like in this one. All of them are moving towards roundabout. So it has been painted with the color white. So color white here means they are dividing traffic which are moving toward the same direction. That's the meaning of color white. So we also have white dotted and white continuous. So white dotted means you can change lane to any direction. Please mark that. White dotted, you can change lane to any direction. But once you step at white continuous here, so there no change of lane. So it means you have to obey the option of that lane until you get out of the roundabout, right? So, then we also have, in a model town ball, we also have two types of parking. The first one is called angle parking. At angle parking, parking has been controlled. If you're from this direction, then you should start park from the farthest end in that manner. And remember, you keep left always because we are in East Africa. Even if you go to angle parking, you have to keep left, right? Then we also have, okay, if you're from Karibu, indicate left, stop and give way, indicate left. So if you're from this direction also, you keep left in that manner, right? So here, only saloon types of vehicle, those are the vehicles that are allowed to park at the angle parking. Only saloon types of vehicle, or any vehicle that has got 4 moving wheel plus one spare. Those are the vehicles that are allowed to park at the angle parking. And we also have another parking called flash parking. Flash parking, here parking has not been controlled. You can even use reverse to park in that manner, or you can use forward to park in that manner, right? So here, there's no condition of parking. And remember, all types of vehicles are allowed to park, be it trailer, lorries, etc. But unlike angle parking, where they have only restricted saloon types of vehicles, those are the vehicles that are allowed to park. Then we have traffic island. Are we together? This is traffic island. The main function of traffic island is to control the movement of vehicle within the roundabout. And roundabout, what I can say is where road enters in and out. That's what I can say about the roundabout. Then we have central pavement. Central pavement, we said that is a barrier that divides one way into two. So here we also have far entry, far exit. So this entry that is near roundabout, you can only use it to make a U-turn when there's a problem at the roundabout. But if there's no problem at the roundabout, please just come, make a U-turn with lane 4 and go back, because the main function, because each lane has got their function. So here, the main function of roundabout lane is to make a U-turn. It's the lane that will help you go back where you come from. Then the first lane, the main function is to help you go to left direction. That's their main function. Then filter has got only one, which is straight. Second, industrial lane, which is lane 3, the main function is to make an L turn to right. Right? So each lane has got their function. Then, let us try to answer some few questions. And remember, here, there's only 2 signs. You stop and give way. You stop and give way, stop and give way. So anytime you're approaching a T-junction, you stop and give way. Now, can we try to answer this question? Let me begin from the angle parking. So, I want Mtu atoe hii gari alafu rudishe tena kwa Ango Parking, alafu tuambie uko na magari ngapi kwa Ango Parking. Who can drive that? Toe tu kwa Ango Parking alafu urudishe tena kwa Ango Parking. Oscar, unaweza jaribu? Hebu jaribu endesha. Rudisha Ango Parking. You obey the rule of Ango Parking, please.
Start the engine. Engine gear 1. Engage reverse gear.
Reverse gear.
Engage gear 1. Stop and give way. Stop and stop for overcome.
Join immediate.
Stop and give way.
No, you don't. You know, here, once you find when there's a vehicle here, it means this side is full.
Stop for oncoming. Stop for pedestrians. Okay.
Now, how many vehicles do you have here at the Ango Parking? 12. Are you sure? Wengine wajui? 12. How do we count them? Nani ajui? Who has not seen whatever we have done here? We have got 12 vehicles at the Ango Parking. So here, we said that the rule of Ango Parking, if you're from this direction, here, you should start park from the farthest end. Are we together? Then the same, huyu pia atakufuata hivyo, then huyu pia atakufuata hivyo until the last vehicle itakuwa hapa. Are we together? So even if this vehicle are not here, then kuna gari hapa, it means this side is full. So what you do, you come, join immediate lane, Peter, cross, indicate left, stop, give way for oncoming, over oncoming, join immediate lane, stop, give way, stop, give way for oncoming vehicle, join immediate lane, stop for pedestrian, indicate left, start your own parking here, start your farthest parking hapo. Are we together? So the same, vile umeanza kupark from the farthest, the same utaanza kuhesabu from the farthest, then you will get the answer. Use the shortest and most correct route without using parking. Hii gari tunataka ikuje mbele ya hii. Who can do that?
Ikuje mbele ya hii.
He's facing opposite direction. Oh, but it's so big. Well, let's change. Let's change this one. Hiyo pia ni kubwa. Can we use this one?
So the engine engage gear 1. Stop and give way. Indicate change of lane.
Correct. Tulikuwa tunataka ikuje mbele yake. Haya. That one umepata. So haya. Hii gari tunataka ifuate hii. Who can do that? Vehicle blue behind vehicle red. And I told you to be keen with these questions,
Stop the engine and engage gear 1. Stop and give way. 273. Make a right turn. Indicate change. Stop and give way for oncoming vehicles. Indicate left. Stop pedestrian. Indicate left. Stop and give way for oncoming vehicles. Get left there. Indicate change. Indicate change. Indicate change. Stop and give way. Then you make a U-turn.
Correct. Very good. So Nani hajaona vile amepata? Nani hajaona vile amepata hiyo? Kama hujaona, we are ready to repeat, eh? So, okay, let me now pardon for you. Now, we are required to take this white car behind this red car. So in this case, what we are going to do, since this white car is already in the second industrial lane of the minor road at white continuous, so here we cannot change lane, and second industrial lane at white continuous has got two function. The first one is to make an L turn to right, the other one is to go straight, but we are required to take it behind this one. If you go straight, then we will not be behind this car. Are we together? So here we are going to take an L turn to right. So start the engine, stop and give priority vehicle from your right at the roundabout. When the road is clear, take lane 4, make an L turn to right. From major to minor, lanes are reducing. So you create imaginary lane. So if you create lane, so that the lane that you have created you will count that as the first industrial lane. Then this one will come as filter, and this one will come as the second industrial lane. That's why we are using the filter of the minor road. So here you change lane to the first industrial lane because that's the lane that has got an option to left. Join immediate lane, stop for pedestrian, indicate left, stop and give way, join immediate lane. Okay, we have two options, but let me use for the parking first. So stop and give way, indicate left, cross, indicate left again, right, fall, stop, give way, indicate right, stop for pedestrian, come, start indicating 50 meters in advance, join immediate lane, from this direction is lane 3, then take lane 4, then make an L turn, utapata. That's the first option. The second option, make an L turn to right, change lane to the first industrial lane, indicate left, stop for pedestrian, indicate left, join immediate lane, then change lane to the roundabout lane, because roundabout lane has got 4 options. So we are looking for an option that will help us make a U-turn. That is option 4. Sindio? So we are going to take U-turn, which is 180 degrees, follow that, tumepata. So that's how we can solve that such kind of questions. Another question, so tunataka hii gari ifuate hiyo red car, ifuate follow that white car. Who can now do for us that? No. Tulisema from major to minor you create. So if you make a Q-turn or O-turn, you will land here. Sawa. Change lane. Stop for oncoming. Stop, give way, join immediate lane. Stop and give way. Stop and give way. Get right. Oncoming. Stop for pedestrian. Get 15 meters. Right. Join immediate. Use lane 3 that I'm about. Correct. Let us also look another question here. This red car behind this white car. Can somebody take this sticker behind this white car here? Stop and give way. Stop and give way, or stop and give priority from your right hand side at the roundabout. Yes.
Stop for stop and give way.
Correct. So we are trying to test all both sides, kwa sababu ukienda kwa mitihani examiner anaweza kutest ama anaweza kupatia swali in any direction. So I want to be uzoea familiar na hiyo kila corner of this model. So tuanze na hii. Iko at white continuous tunataka hiyo gari ifuate hiyo ya white, red car behind white car. So that one, remember, before you start any question or before you start any vehicle, remember there are 3 rules of model town board. One, we said use the shortest and most correct route without using parking. Then the other one, we said longest and most correct route without using parking. Last is the parking as the last option. So before you start the engine or you start any vehicle, you must consider those 3 rules of model town board for you to get the correct answer.
Start the engine and wait gear 1. Take lane 3. Indicate change of lane. Indicate change of lane. Stop for coming vehicle. Indicate. Stop for pedestrian. Indicate. Stop and give way for overcoming vehicle. Indicate. Stop and give way. Indicate. Indicate. Stop and give way. Indicate. Stop for coming vehicle. Indicate.
Stop for pedestrian. Start indicating.
Start indicating for 50
meters in advance.
Indicate. Stop and give way. Lane 3.
Correct. So that one you have looked at the parking as the last option. So that red car in front of white car, who can do that? In front of white car. In front of white car. Red car in front of white car. Oscar, why are you wondering? That is very simple. Because I've placed this vehicle here. Your vehicle may be confused. This vehicle has confused you. Now here you stop and give way. Join immediate lane. Stop for pedestrian. Indicate left. Stop and give way. Join immediate lane. Change lane to the innermost lane. Are we together? Then use this one, shortest. At times you can use shortest. At times you can use shortest if the parking is full. Are we together? Or if the parking has been closed. So you can also use that one. But this one, where will you approach? Ungefuata wapi na iko hapa? Where would you have followed? Oscar. That's why I placed this one. So at times you can use other alternatives. So let us look at also this simple question. So so can somebody take this vehicle behind this one? But this place has been closed. Here has been closed. So you can't use this one. And here also there's a problem. So can somebody use another route? I want this white car behind red car. Behind red car. Let me change that one because it can confuse.
Behind this.
Yes. Who can do that? Eh? Eh?
Thing process.
Okay, this one should be here, Paul. Sorry for that inconveniences. So this one is here.
Behind this one.
Yeah, behind that thread.
Start the engine. Indicate 50 meters in advance. Join. Stop and give way.
Correct. Correct. So that one you have only used the parking as the last option because other option was closed. Now, can we now peruse through the options of the lane and then look at few oral question, then we call it a day. Now, so we said counting of lane begin from your left towards right. So this is first industrial lane, this is filter, this is second industrial lane, this is roundabout lane. Then, and again here, this is first industrial lane, this is filter, this is second industrial lane, this is roundabout lane. When we come here, this is first industrial lane, filter, second industrial lane. So this is a minor road. We don't have roundabout lane here. This is a major road because we have got 4 lanes. So each lane we said has got their function to the roundabout, where the first lane has got only 2 options. That is first industrial lane. You can either make an L turn to left or straight. The second is to make you go straight at the roundabout. The third lane is has got 2 options, L turn to right or straight. Then roundabout lane has got 4. Roundabout lane has got 4 options, where the first one is to make a U-turn in this manner, go back. The other one is to make an L turn to right, leave with the minor, with the inner pole. Then the other one is to make an O turn, which is to 70 to this direction, and the last one is to make complete. Then here, the second industrial lane of the minor road has got 5 options. So the first 2 function will use lane 3 at the roundabout, and the remaining 3 options will now use the innermost lane or roundabout lane, because these are the options that are borrowed from roundabout lane, because we don't have roundabout lane here. So this one, the first 2, start the engine, make an L turn to right, leave with lane 3. Then the other one, start the engine, stop, give way to you from your right hand side, take lane 3, go straight. And we also remember from minor to minor, lanes remain the same. Then the remaining 3 options, these are now options that are borrowed from roundabout lane. So since roundabout lane deal with the innermost lane, if you're from this direction, you must ensure use the innermost lane, where the first and the main function of roundabout lane is to make U-turn. So you can come, make a U-turn with this one, come to this direction. The other one, you can come, make an L-turn this direction. And the other one, you can come and make an O-turn with this direction. So pedestrian crossing, no hooting. So examiner atakuuliza hii swali, this one you will act this kind of sign, atakuambia uonyeshe kwa board. Are we together? Sasa hii ukiona no hooting, kwa board here at pedestrian crossing you should not put. Then which one again? Yellow no parking 32. Tulisema ni yellow cabs. Yellow cars meaning no parking. Then no parking always tumesema yellow cabs at the central pavement. Then this one is commercial buildings. So let us look at few oral questions, then you can now leave, or we can now go. So the first question, if you go to a test, NTSA test, the first question yenye utapewa is that what is the rule of the road in Kenya? Always keep left. Peke yake unasema tu hivyo, always keep left, then wait for another question. Name 3 documents which must be valid before you are allowed to drive where we have driving license. Another one, valid insurance, alafu valid vehicle inspection certificate. Which side we overtake from?
Right side.
We always overtake from right side. When can you put on the light during the daytime? 1, when it is foggy or mist, you can put on the light for easy visibility. Then during heavy rainfall, you can put on the light. Like vile tulikuwa tunaenda kujusa za Chabera, si tuliweka? Nilifanya nani hakuwa naona vizuri. Haya, during emergency, here you have to put on the light. Then which vehicle has got right of way? We have ambulance with siren on, police car with siren on, fire engine with siren on, and presidential escort. Those are the vehicles that have got right of way. Then what is the maximum speed limit in town? 50. Then when are you not allowed to drive despite having 3 valid requires documents? 1, when you are sick. If you are sick, please don't drive. You are not allowed to drive. Then when you are drunk, you are not allowed to drive. When under drug or fatigue, you are not allowed to drive. Then what is name 4 causes of accident in Kenya? Road accident, drunkenness, carelessness, overloading, and overspeeding. Those are the major causes of road accident. Where does the law require you to stop? Yeah, where there's a stop sign, you must stop. Another one, when the traffic light change to red, this one, you are allowed to stop. Another one, when ordered by traffic police officer in uniform. When can you overtake from the left? One at a time, please. When on a one-way traffic road, correct. Another one? When ordered by traffic police officer in uniform. Another one?
When the vehicle in front of you turning right.
When the vehicle in front is turning right. Lastly, when there's an accident on the right, there's a space on the left. We are moving on very well. Who is a pedestrian? Road user? Yeah. Pedestrian is a road user on foot. Then what is a lane?
It's about to be followed by the vehicle.
Like for example, this is lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, lane 4. So it is a path to be followed by the vehicle. And a line is just any mark on the road. Then what is a highway? A highway is a road without close junction and sharp bend. Then what is a highway called?
check.
It's a booklet check and pass by to govern or correct. Then what is a safe road? What is a safe road? What is a safe road?
It's a road set aside for the pedestrians.
A safe road. A safe road is a road without road user. Are we together? Then what is a clear way? It's a road without road signs. Then what is a hard shoulder way?
It's a road that bumps are packed.
Is a road where bumps are put closely. Are you sure? Oscar? Yeah?
It's a road where bumps
Are put closely together, right? Then what is an engine?
for generating machine.
Engine is a power generating machine. Then how many eyes does a good driver have? How many eyes does a good driver have? Explain. 2 natural and 1 artificial. Are you sure? Which is the strongest gear on a vehicle? Explain. It has got no alternative. Which gear should be used to start a loaded lorry? Explain. It's stronger than gear. It's stronger than gear 2. When do we dim our light at night? When? Oh, on a well light area. Correct. Another one? When meeting a pedestrian, you have to dim your light. Another one? When meeting oncoming vehicle or traffic, you have to dim your light. Correct, where should you not hoot? 1, near hospital. Haifai hoot kwa hospital. Then near schools. Near local. And where there's no hooting sign like this one, you can't hoot in such kind of places. What do you do before getting out of the vehicle? Look, check the side mirrors, or you look over your right shoulder in this manner. Are we together? Before you get out. We are about to stop. I'm only looking for possible question that you may get when you go to a test. Na hizo zenye umesikia tumeguza, please. When the traffic lights show green and you are stopped by police officer, who should you obey? Explain. Is under mandatory. What is the difference between a street and avenue?
Street is a road where buildings are found along, while an avenue is a road where limitations are.
So I want one person to give me.
A street is a road where buildings are found along, while an avenue is a road where
a street is a building where is a road where buildings are found along, while an avenue is a road where vegetation are found along. Which mechanical signal should we put on when involved in an accident in the middle of the road? That one is hazard light. Hazard light yenye iko kwa gari. Alafu when you get out unaweka life saver. Sawa. So that's the first mechanical signal. that you should put on first before you get out. Why are commercial vehicles are taken for inspection? To ensure that they are in good condition. Are we together? So I think we can wind up from that point. So ensure anytime